Grace and peace to you from Grace and Peace to You Gathering here in Lexington, Virginia. I had a great opportunity to watch with my family the movie His Only Son, which has gotten a lot of attention and is now even at our small theater here in Lexington, Virginia. And it's all about Abraham, Sarah, and Isaac. And I highly recommend it. I bumped into some Jewish friends recently and told them about it. So I'm telling all of you. So from this movie, decided to share a message. And it's concerning Abraham because Abraham's faith was so powerful that the Lord credited it unto him as righteousness. And he is the precursor, the foreshadowing of everyone who would respond to Jesus through faith and be saved. So, Abraham, father of many nations, he's also the father of our faith in Christ. And I don't know where you're at today, but many of you who have listened to my messages might be at the point where you need to leave some stuff behind. You need to obey and go out like Abraham did. And so this message is for you. And some of us who have been following Christ need to finally leave some stuff behind that we've been attached to for so long, because God is calling you to a greater purpose. Hebrews 11 we're going to look at, and it's you can also look at Genesis 12. It's the call of Abraham. The Hebrews 11:8 is a faith chapter. Hebrews 11:8 says this: by faith Abraham, when he was called, obeyed and went out to a place he was going to receive as an inheritance. He went out not knowing where he was going. And that's the big thing. You may be scared. Getting out of your comfort zone, stepping out from the culture, stepping out from society, stepping out from the norms that everyone else expect you to follow. He went out not knowing where he was going. By faith, he stayed as a foreigner in the land of promise, living in tents with Isaac and Jacob, co-heirs of the same promise. For he was looking forward to the city that has foundations, whose architect and builder is God. Abraham was called. My friend, have you noticed that God is calling you to step out and to follow him through faith, so that will be credited unto you as righteousness? And what that means is a right standing with the one who created you. The one who created everything in this cosmos with a word desires a relationship with you. And he calls out to you just like he called out to Abraham. The question is, will you obey and go out? Will you trust the faithfulness of the one who created you in your mother's womb? By faith, even Sarah herself, when she was unable to have children, received power to conceive offspring, even though she was past the age, since she considered that the one who had promised was faithful. Therefore, from one man, in fact, from one as good as dead, came offspring as numerous as the stars of heaven and as innumerable as the grains of sand by the seashore. Sarah considered that he who had promised was faithful. And it took a while, but God was true to his word. And those are the 2 points today. Will you obey and go out, knowing that the one who promises to be with you is faithful and true? And guess who is faithful and true as we look in the New Testament? His name is Jesus. So Abraham stepped out and followed Jesus, being probably the first one ever. And he is our role model. My friend, you will be blessed just as Abraham was. I adjure you to step out. Grace and peace to you from Grace and Peace to You Gathering here in Lexington, Virginia.